takes the blues right out of the horn, Mame. You charm the husk right off of the corn, Mame. You've got the band just strumming and plunking out a tune to beat the band. The whole plantation's humming since you brought Dixie back to Dixieland. You make the cotton easy to pick, Mame. You give my homely julep a kick, Mame. Whoever thought a Yankee would put our little Dixie bells to shame? You made us feel alive again. You've given us the drive again to make the South revive again, Mame.
You brought the cakewalk back into style,
Mame.
You make the weeping willow tree smile. Your skin is Dixie satin, there's rebel in your manner and your speech. You may be from Manhattan, but Georgia never had a sweeter peach.
You make the old magnolia tree bud, Mame. You make camellias bloom in the mud, Mame. You make the bougainvillea turn purple at the mention of your name.
We're baking pecan pies again. Tonight the chicken fries again. This time the South will rise again.
Mame. Well, shut my mouth and freeze my face. You brought some elegance to the place. The soberly hominy, catfish and tripe. Mame. Well, shut my mouth and damn my eyes. You made the price of tobacco rise. The old watermelon is suddenly ripe. Mame. And down on the levee, a beautiful bevy of fiddling ladies has flocked. The way that they're squealing, they gave me the feeling that Robert E. Lee must adopt. The strumming and ringing, the humming and singing is starting to get out of hand. Since you brought Dixie back to Dixieland.
You make our black-eyed peas and our grits, Mame, seem like the bill of fare at the Ritz, Mame. You came, you saw, you conquered, and absolutely nothing is the same. Your special fascinational proved to be inspirational. We think you're just sensational, Mame.
You brought
We'll always be bosom buddies, friends, sisters, and pals. We'll always be bosom buddies. If life should reject you, there's me to protect you. If I say that your tongue is vicious, if I call you uncouth, it's simply that. Who else but a bosom buddy will sit down and tell you the truth? Though now and again I'm aware that my candid opinion may sting, though often my frank observations may scald. I've been meaning to tell you for years you should keep your hair natural like mine. If I kept my hair natural like yours, I'd be bald. But, darling, we'll always be dear companions, my crony, my mate. We'll always be harmonizing, Orphan Annie and Sandy, like Amos and Andy. If I say that your sense of style's as far off as your youth, it's simply that. Who else but a bosom buddy will tell you the whole stinking truth? Each time that a critic has written, your voice is the voice of a frog. Straight to your side to defend you, I rush. You know that I'm there every time the world makes an unkind remark. When they say Vera Charles is the world's greatest lush, it hurts me. And if I say your fangs are showing, Mame, pull in your claws, it's simply that. Who else but a bosom buddy will notice the obvious flaws? I feel it's my duty to tell you it's time to adjust to your age. You try to be peg of my heart when you're Lady Macbeth. Exactly how old are you, Vera? The truth. How old do you think? Oh, I'd say somewhere between 40 and death. But, sweetie, I'll always be Alice Toklas if you'll be Gertrude Stein. And though I'll admit I've dished you, I've gossiped and gloated, but I'm so devoted. And if I say that sex and guts made you into a star, remember that. Who else but a bosom buddy will tell you how rotten you are? Just turn to your bosom buddy for aid and affection, for help and direction, for loyalty, love, and forsooth. Remember that. Who else but a bosom buddy will sit down and level and give you the devil? Will sit down and tell you the truth.
With my wings resolutely spread, Mrs. Burnside, and my old inhibition shed, Mrs. Burnside, I did each little thing you said, Mrs. Burnside. I lived, I lived, I lived. I altered the drape of a drop of my bodice and softened the shape of my brow. I followed directions and made some connections, but what do I do now? Who'd think this Miss Prim would have opened a window as far as her whim would allow? And who would suppose it was so hard to close it? Oh, what do I do now? I polished and powdered and puffed myself but went on a field trip to find out what living's about. My thanks for the training, now I'm not complaining, but you left something out. Instead of wandering on with my lone remorse, I have come back home to complete the course. Oh, what do I do? Mrs. Burnside, I traveled to hell in my new veneer, and look what I got as a souvenir. But still I'll defend you as guide and instructor. Would I recommend you and how? Although I was leery, I thrived on your theory that life can be a wow. You said there's nothing wrong with a harmless smooch, so I'm gonna call him Burnside Gooch. Oh, what do I do
that time has halted? I'd like 2 straws and a chocolate malted, 'cause that's how young I feel. I feel like pecking and bunny hugging and Lindy hopping and jitterbugging, 'cause that's how young I feel. I'm mad for that big band beat. Wanna ride in the rumble seat. Shelton got the Chevy, love a face full of frozen custard, to have a hot dog with sand and mustard and ride the Ferris wheel. Oh, honey, 'cause that's how young I feel.
I'm ready to ask my mom. Handle the junior prom. Just got the shitty.
Well, the roots you not about me to start the morning by giving out for the Rudy Valley Sweet. Oh, honey, 'cause that's how young I feel.
Where's that boy with a bugle, my little love, who was always my big romance? Where's that boy with a bugle? And why did I ever buy him those damned long pants? Did he need a stronger hand? Did he need a lighter touch? Was I soft or was I tough? Did I give enough? Did I give too much? At the moment when he needed me, did I ever turn away? Would I be there when he called, if he walked into my life today? Were his days a little dull? Were his nights a little wild? Did I overstate my plan? Did I stress the man and forget the child? And there must have been a million things that my heart forgot to say. Would I think of one or two if he walked into my life today? should I blame the times I pampered him, or blame the times I bossed him? What a shame, I never really found the boy before I lost him. Were the years a little fast? Was his world a little free? Was there too much of a crowd, all too lush and loud, and not enough of me? Though I'll ask myself my whole life long, what went wrong along the way? Would I make the same mistakes if he walked into my life today? If that boy with a bugle walked into my life today? Open a new window, open a new door, travel a new highway that's never been tried before.